Hello, how is everybody doing today? It has been a few weeks since we've done one of these garage slash estate sale videos, but I have enough, I think, with some variety to show you. I am overrun with stuff. Oh, I got those two. Hold on. Actually, I'll pick you up a second and switch it. But I'm going to show you some of the stuff right there. But that stack, that stack, that stack. I wanted to grab these over here. Everything in here, everything in there. It's pretty much all from this weekend. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. More than normal. These were cool. All PlayStation 2 games from a rummage sale. I don't even remember how much we paid because we got a ton of stuff at this sale and they didn't charge us a lot. So I have no idea. My friend and I played the Medal of Honor series like crazy growing up. This was kind of our jam before Call of Duty. Now we don't even really play Call of Duty anymore. But they're all in there. They're in pretty good shape. I'm keeping these. I still have a PlayStation, so this would be actually fun to play. I might play this. There's Bam Margera on the front too. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. NBA Ballers. Like I said, I'm going to keep all these. Since I have a PlayStation 2, why not keep some games for it? I have a lot already, but actually, do you know what? I'll look this up. I might actually sell this one. I'm going to actually look that up right after this video. Because I'm not the biggest Guitar Hero fan at all. This is more stuff I'm keeping. This is a Corvette. Apparently, the lady at the estate sale said these came in McDonald's meals back in the day. That's crazy. Like, really? I mean, it's definitely the McDonald's colors. And still in the box, there's a little bit of breakage on the front, but I'm keeping that. I paid a good amount for it, 15. I usually don't pay that much for stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy comics. I haven't for a while. I should, on my Patreon, when I got new comics, because I go to the comic book store every month, I was posting basically pictures of the stuff I got every month. I should start doing that again on Patreon. But I don't know if I have these. I'm going to check that right after this video is over too. Hopefully not. I have some of the older ones, but definitely not all of them. Another really cool thing. I'm actually going to look these up while we're on the video. But I've sold these in the past. These are Land Before Time hand puppets from, I think they were Burger King. I don't think they were McDonald's. But that's Spike. But I have never seen these still in the bags. And even like, okay. I told my wife these would sell for like 30 a piece. Someone has the whole set for 50 for free shipping. These used to sell for more than they do now, I think. But they're Spike in the bag for 20 bucks. So I'll probably put these in for 20 bucks. Because like I said, you very rarely ever see them in the bags. Usually you just see them loose. I'm going to look up one more thing. Just stay there. Stay there. If my computer cooperates. All right, there's someone got 175 for all of them in their original bags unopened. So I know that once they'll do better. They'll definitely do better in their bags. Whether or not there's 3 of them that are sealed for 50, so we'll put them in for 20. There's Littlefoot in the bag for 40. And I have Littlefoot. Littlefoot's the main character. There's another Spike, but this Spike, the bag is ripped. But here's Littlefoot. It's still in the bag. So I might put Littlefoot in for... Someone got 40 in the bag. So I might put him in for 40, so... That's still going to be very, very good. I paid $1 a piece for these, so... Can't go wrong. I also got a big stack of BMW magazines. You probably saw them on the floor when I just panned over there. But this is only half, or maybe a third of the magazines. I got these, and a state sale paid about 50 cents a piece. A lot of them I'm going to list individually. Did I grab all the ones that are magazines? Alright, these are all BMW magazines. And then these are like for a specific BMW car, like everything about the car, sales brochure, features, etc. And I got like a ton of these too, so that was a very good deal. I don't know how good a deal because I have not looked up those either. I have so much to list. This is probably the best. Some of that stuff I showed you actually was from last week. I forgot, but I just got loads of stuff and stacks to list. Next, this is stuff I'm listing today. I got this actually today. Set of, what do they call them? Junior Classics. I wouldn't buy these if it was not a complete set. Since it is, I'll probably get, I don't know, probably 50. We'll say 50. This was also this is a rummage sale where I got, have I showed you anything from the rummage sale? I will in a second, but this is the first American edition. And you know J.R. Tolkien, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. But first American edition in pretty good shape. Again, I have not looked it up, but it should be pretty good. Do you want to look it up? Alright, this is the last, I promise this is the last thing we're going to look up. Wow. While you're here. I won't do this every single thing. So you can hear a lot of typing. So, ooh. Okay, this is a lot better than I thought. The least amount was 40. It went all the way up to 75. Someone also got the 125. So again, I paid, this is the rummage sale. They just gave us a really good deal on everything. So, oh, this is the first print. This is not the first print, I don't think. It doesn't look like that. Alright, this is not the very first print, but it still will go for... Oh, these are all first. These are all going to be not the one I have. Let's go down, let's go down. Alright, this is not the one I have. Okay, those are all first print and first editions. First print, first edition. I mean, it's still $40. They'll say, alright, I'll do this later. I will look up this later when I list it. We'll do more research. Oh, there's a print. So there's like the 7th print, I think, of the first edition. So it's a later printing, but still, I mean, it's at least $30. I got your hopes up a little high there. This is a rummage sale find. It's a set of children's books. It's the Alpha Pet series. I should get like 50-60 bucks for these. Everything at the rummage sale we paid $59 for. I have it written down, so we did very well. Another huge stack of children's books. Same deal. 50-60 bucks for those. This is stuff I'm listing out. This was actually from a sale 2 weeks ago. They had a bunch of marble racing trophies. A couple second places that look pretty identical. And look at this. First place. First place. I won. But from Dieter Downs Raceway, July 1985. So it's ancient. I wouldn't recommend buying trophies, really. But this is another case where he just gave us a crazy deal on a bunch of stuff. I already put the stuff away because this was actually last week's sale. But I'm listing it, so I thought I would show you. But they also had, at this sale, a bunch of horror VHS tapes. I got Carrie, which I think I just sold today. The Gate, or maybe I sold The Gate. I sold one of those two. Friday the 13th, the original one. And Friday the 13th Part 2. And a couple other, Audrey, the plant, the second movie, I think of that. But I will make good money on those. We just put stuff in a box, and the trophies were part of that for like 25 bucks. And a lot of those ones I just mentioned, horror VHS tapes, are all between 20 and 30. Easy. So that was a really good sale. Is there anything else to show you? I got a bat. It's just a Erie Seawolves bat. My wife told me to get it from our hometown, Louisville Slugger. Which is kind of interesting. I got this helmet, Premier helmet, for $1. I'm not going to turn it around because there's stuff in here that's loose and coming apart. Kind of like the foam inside is coming apart, see? You can't see it, but I have to clean that out. You know what? I thought I got all the foam up, but apparently there's more. So I paid $1. I don't know. I'm gonna put in for like 20 bucks since the foam mess inside and see if we can get that. And then my wife found almost all these little toys. I'm keeping almost all these, but they're little Pokemon figures. Definitely keeping Vaporeon. I think I have Vaporeon, but I'm not getting rid of Vaporeon. Actually, I could put it right on my desk. There you go, Vaporeon. Let's stand you up. Actually, you can sit. How about you sit? Glaceon. These probably ended up being less than $0.25 a piece, to be quite honest. Score Bunny. I like Score Bunny too. Score Bunny is one of my favorites. I have the other Score Bunny. The side deck I probably would sell, but I believe he's supposed to have 2 other hairs on top of his head, and they're missing, so might put that at our garage sale, maybe? I don't know. Put him there for now. Then we got a Mario and some turtles. My wife thought I would want these for my shelf. I might keep them. I might keep them just because I don't know if they'd sell. The Mario, I think I might sell the Mario on eBay. At least look it up and see what happens. Someone want a little Mario on eBay, maybe. Is that it? Trophy guts. Like I said, there were stacks of books that you saw when I did the thing around the room. But I got a lot of stuff to list. Something more interesting than other. The BMW magazines, I think, will do very well. They're hard to look up, really, but I think I'll do pretty well with those. That's it. We'll see you when I find more cool stuff. Adios.